Hi students, I'm Una.
And I'm Scott.
I'm a PTE teacher from the UK.
I'm also a PTE teacher from the UK.
And we've been helping students pass their exams for years.
And now we're excited to help you pass your exam too.
Welcome to the Swoosh English PTE podcast.
Let's get started.
Hi everyone and welcome back to Swoosh English's podcast. Today we're going to talk about some top tips for reorder paragraphs. So what will be our first top tip we want to mention today, Una?
The first top tip that we want to mention, Scott, is look for that topic sentence. If you get the first sentence in your paragraph, that is going to really help you on your road to getting that full paragraph matched together.
So just remind our audience who are watching on the camera and listening in, how we can identify a topic sentence.
Yes, so the topic sentence, it contains the topic and the controlling idea of the overall paragraph. And it's going to be able to exist independently by itself. That is the key thing here to look out for. Does that sentence make sense if you just read it alone? Or is it referring to something that was mentioned before or after? Well then, it's not a topic sentence. So can it exist independently and you can read it and it makes sense alone.
Okay.
And also, it's very general. The topic sentence is usually introducing a topic and, generally talking about it. It doesn't relate to anything in real specific details.
Exactly. And also, just as a side note from that as well, is that if a topic sentence refers to any definite articles or any pronouns, then a paragraph, then you'll know it's not actually going to be a topic sentence more than likely. So look out for those cohesive devices that I just referenced.
Yes, very good.
All right, so find the topic sentence. That's the first thing you do. Once you've slotted that in, then you'll know that your essay's gotten off to a nice flow and a good start. You've eliminated the first answer.
Yes.
And then nextly, what you're going to do is, I would recommend that you learn your cohesive devices, of course.
Exactly. So that is what's going to really help you match the rest of those sentences together in your paragraph. So look out for your cohesive devices. What kind of cohesive devices do we have, Scott?
Well, we're looking obviously for, as I mentioned, our pronouns. So they can be singular, they can be plural, they can be more general. So obviously you're looking out for we, he, she, they, these, those, etc. These will obviously be in reference to something that has been mentioned before. And obviously academic texts will not use the same wording again. They will use pronouns to reference to it. So the key thing is just to obviously link the pronoun in terms of its grammatical structure to the word it's referencing and find out what exactly it is referencing. Some of the paragraphs might be a bit more convoluted in terms of where it's being referenced or what it's being referenced to, but the link will always be there.
Yes.
So it's up to you to find out what that is.
Definitely.
In addition to that, we're obviously talking about indefinite versus definite articles too. Want to give some more information about those?
Yes, so our indefinite and indefinite articles, we're really thinking about the rule where we're introducing something for the first time and then referring it to it the second time. So the first time we will use a, okay? So like we said, a man crossed the road, okay? So a man crossed the road. And then the second time it's going to be the man met his friend as he was crossing the road. So the is being used the second time, okay? So we can look out for that when we are reading through the task. Are those words going to help you in your reorder paragraph task?
Good. And great example again.
Thanks.
The final thing I'm going to mention is obviously our transition words and connectors. So words that will give order and sequence to a text. For example, you might have sequencing words like firstly, secondly, thirdly, at the beginning, next, then. You might have transition words of contrast, but, however, despite this,
Yet.
on the contrary, yet. You might have words of addition, for example, in addition, furthermore, moreover.
Yeah.
And you might have words indicate a conclusion, in summary, to conclude, to sum up. You might have words to talk about cause and effect, due to, in effect of this, owing to, etc., etc.
Yes,
So
words that give reason, because, therefore. Yes, so look out for these words, how is each sentence connected based on these words being present in the sentence.
Yes, very, very important because they more than likely will appear.
Yeah, and like we said, this is a logical task, so you can look out for these words. There is a logical reason why each different sentence is connected within that paragraph.
Remember, if you aren't logical now, you can't be logical later. Isn't that right, Una?
That is so true, Scott.
All right. Our final point today, what would you think would be our final point we can mention today in terms of a top tip?
Yeah, so for this task, it is easy to get carried away and spend too much time on it. Because you're looking through, you're having to analyze maybe each word and decide why is it connected, based on any given word. So just make sure that you give yourself lots of time to practice for this task. So do it at home and, you know, time yourself. 2 minutes. Try and get it done in 2 minutes and get moving on.
And of course, it is okay if you're not doing it within 2 minutes at first. If you're doing it correctly, that's great. So the important thing to do is obviously get it right as much as you can at first. If you're spending more than 2 minutes, say 3, that's okay, but try and then work on your efficiency and get that time down. So there's no point in rushing it if you're going to get it incorrect. Make sure that obviously you bring
during
that
your
time
practice.
down.
Yes,
during your practice, but on the day you want to work down to being as efficient as possible and doing things within time, knowing that you're going to be correct. So do as much practice as you can. We at Swoosh English offer plenty of support with that, but of course you can find lots of other material as well for that.
Okay, well, that's our top tip series for today. Scott, any final thoughts?
That's it. Once again, just as a recap, find a topic sentence, learn your cohesive devices, and do as much time practice as you can. Do that and you'll get yourself on a good way to getting success in this task.
Exactly.
So thanks for watching today. Take care, goodbye, and good luck.
Thanks so much, everyone. Bye.
Are you struggling with your PTE exam preparation? Are you unsure how to get that score of 65, 79, or even 90? Let us help you get there. Please go to pte.swooshenglish.com and enter discount code PTE10 in order to receive 10% discount on any course.